Hey people, Introduced 3v3 Faction War. This is Estia Province and Space Marines versus Chaos Space Marines for the blue Chaos team. Unununium is a Chaos Lord. Durable and destructive hero, walks through objects and cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and disruption fighting in melee. Alongside, LocalGhost as a Chaos Sorcerer, offensive and destructive hero with powerful battlefield manipulation and control. The Thousand Suns elite scheme here. And rounding off the blue team is Katla with a Plague Champion. Starts off in ranged combat, the damage of a time bolt gun. Can get melee weapons with some strong utility and support. Looks like we got the Death Guard elite scheme recolored into like black and grey and stuff. Red team for the Space Marines, we got two Force Commanders. First up, NoRealFilter with some Ultramarines. And Cursecrab. These guys fight in melee combat with strong offense. Can also support and disrupt. Doom bolts for those scouts over there. And rounding off the teams is Chaos 23 as an Apothecary support hero. Fighting in melee by default begins with a heal and a passive health regeneration aura. Got some good old Blood Ravens over here up against that Plague Champion on the east side. Kicking off in the mid. I think the Sorcerer just consumed one of those heretics there for some more Doom bolts, but then gets knocked on his ass by the Force Commander. Might get dealt with there. They're trying to infiltrate him with Worship, but he took a lot of damage. Meanwhile, west side, what's going on? Got some Doom blasting. Chaos Lord's quite low. CSM just getting shots in with their bolt guns. Tactical Marines are persuaded to leave. Don't want heretics and a Chaos Lord on them, but the Chaos Lord has to back off too. They should be able to deal with this Force Commander now. Can maybe Doom blast. I don't think they even need to. Well played from Unununium, not wasting a Doom blast there actually. Or but can they get him? Maybe with a Doom blast they would have. Or maybe with a Doom blast they would have got him. Couldn't quite get it. Hard to tell though. East side kicking off. 2v1 against Katla here. 486 sorry to 500 on the VPs. Plague Champion needs to flee. Got some shotgun scouts. Meanwhile through the mid is the Thousand Suns from LocalGhost. That was another Doom bolts flying in there. Power bashing. They should get the node at least, I think. Here comes the Sorcerer though, you never know. Shotgun scouts are going to drop models quite quickly. Needed to run. We're trying to get their scout sergeant in play to get a grenade off, I think, before they retreated, but couldn't quite manage it. Double CSM here for Katla. And Noise Marines on the way, also double CSM from Unununium. Uncapped VP here, we got Devastators on the field for NoRealFilter. Where is that Force Commander then? Oh, he's right there. Keeping the pressure up on the east side are the Space Marines. Got some Nurgle Worship. Apothecary getting stuck into melee. Should be trying to focus that guy down. Stop worshipping, start fighting, there we go. Doom bolts flying in. It's a decent hit on those guys, they were partially in cover. Not exactly sure how like cover directionally works against the Doom bolts. Is it directional from where the Doom bolt lands exactly, or is it just directional from where the Sorcerer is standing kind of thing? Sword of Flame is up here for the Chaos Sorcerer. Those guys did not drop a model, look. Assault Squad up here for Cursecrab. Noise Marines now for LocalGhost. West side has turned red for the Space Marines. Devastators in the garrison. Looks like they took a bunch of damage before they got there. Heretics capping. They have their aspiring champion. Decapping rather, I guess. Might get a shotgun blast to the face though. Chaos Lord needs to be careful. Doesn't want to get too close to that heavy bolter. Can't suppress him, but he'll take a lot of damage if he gets close. Double CSM in play. No Eternal War. We do have Raptors on the way though for Unununium, which might force a Thunderhammer purchase from the Force Commander, and then he can go in with a Mark of Khorne Dreadnought or something, or a Blood Crusher, and not have to worry potentially about a Power Fist. Assault Squad now for Chaos 23. That's a very late Assault Squad. Did they spend a bunch of power on other things? They did get shotguns and Sergeant and Purification Rights too. Great synergy, of course, between Assault Squad and Purification Rights, since the knockback and damage goes off each model, I think, of the Purification Rights heal. You can jump in, and then when everything gets back up again and starts doing damage, you get more disruption from the Purification Rights. There's a big fight brewing in the mid. Big 2v2 fight here. Katla is bashing power, but they get jumped. They can now swarm those assault marines perhaps. Looks like, yeah, 1,000 Suns had to run away, LocalGhost. Got a little bit isolated there. Maybe Katla could have helped a bit more, but they were going for the power bash. Just mistimed their approach there. Space Marine stayed solid with a retreat grenade. It's going to miss though. It's another one. That was pretty good. Oh, didn't get a model though. I don't think he got a model. And they can get straight back onto the power again, I suppose. 463 to 421. Might get a full bash here. Because that's a lot of stuff. West side. Eternal War up for the double CSM. Raptors in play. Jump troops, much like assault marines, but they have less health and more damage output. They also suppress when they land, rather than disrupt and knock over. Power Sword Force Commander. Artificer Armor is already in there too for NoRealFilter. No War Gear for Cursecrab. Apothecary getting shot to bits. Gonna go down and does go down. I don't think you can get a revive either. There's too much stuff here. Might need to pay for that revive. Could get Laramans, of course. We got Raptors up for LocalGhost too. Awesome. Love seeing me some Raptors in play. We got tier 2 for Cursecrab. How much did they bash? 1 gen? 2 gens maybe? One's been rebuilt, so I think it was only 1. I don't think they could have rebuilt the other one already. Scouts got caught, but they turned around with a fantastic grenade. Look at that. Well done. Raptors jump the Devastators, doing so much damage when they get in there. Look at that. Wow, they're going to wipe them, I think. Oh, almost wiped them. Almost wiped them. There's some Corn Worship for the +2 speed, but the Heretics had to back off. Double CSM being very aggressive. Force Commander with his Power Sword. He gets improved battle cry damage bonus on his allies. Not to mention being a power weapon, of course. 456 to 380. Good little push there from Unununium, but ran into 2 players in the end. Needs to be very careful. CSM dropping a model. Raptors got away pretty clean though. And they're not going to get another one off those guys. I think the Space Marines are going to retake the west side. Meanwhile, Katla with a power bash on the east side. Seeing the Noise Marines with their Sonic Blaster shaking apart those power generators. These guys should be worshipping Nurgle right now, getting some little bit of health regen. But they're not. They are not. Librarian on the way for Cursecrab. Tier 2 all round for the other players. Looks like Chaos23 was the last player to go. What is this? Noise Marine's getting messed up. Might go down. And they do go down. Exploded, actually. Raptors jumping into the back lines. We got Plasma Gun Tactical Marines here, so they're going to be a big threat to all of the Chaos Marines on the field. They'll be a prime target for the Raptors to get in and tie up. Yep, Space Marines retake the west side. Can they touch the power? Maybe. Not sure if it's worth it. Not worth the overextension. Well, the potential overextension. Librarian already has the 4 stuff. Gives them a pretty powerful power weapon. 71 odd DPS as you see there, and the awesome force barrier. Here comes Katla with Markov Zinch CSM. Double Markov Zinch CSM actually. Yeah, Noise Marines, I think they stay relevant with their Sonic Blaster a bit longer than people often give them credit for. Sometimes a bit too eager to give them Blast Masters. They can really do some work for you in tier 2 and onwards. They still shut down those ranged weapons, and it's good damage output too. Helps you deliver your heretics safely. Are these guys going to get away though? All scouts looking for a grenade, I think. Well, they might have left it a bit too late. They go for it, but I think it's too late. Librarian getting in, being knocked down by the cacophony of the Noise Marines. Plague Champion, meanwhile, no war gear for this guy. I think these CSM are going to be fine here. They dropped a model, but it wasn't the Aspiring Champion. Space Marines are going to push through though. They could touch the power again, maybe get onto the VP, maybe both. West side, lots of retreating Space Marines. Is that double Markov Zinch for Unununium as well? It is. Hard to resist those Inferno Bolts and that demonic Plasma Gun. Some Corn Worship to facilitate the power bash and also facilitate their escape afterwards. There's a decent bash from double Markov Zinch CSM. 3 bursts. Maybe 4 bursts off both of them to get the generator there, I think. At level 1. Oh, they don't have their sergeant there, aspiring champions yet, either. Silmarines jumping in. Counter jump by the Raptors. That was a merciless strike from the assault squad there. Raptors have their aspiring champion though. Got that very mean Demon Maul. Heavy melee damage. 419 to 326. Raptors might jump again. They need 60 energy to jump though. There it is. Can shut down the Devastators. Smite flying in. Really messed up the Heretics, but they're still going. Raptors in a little bit of trouble now actually. Can they get away? Looks like they are. Chaos Lord comes in with Lightning Claws, 100 DPS power melee, and the Icon of Khorne for heal on hit. Going straight after that Force Commander there. That was a good kill to weak too. Gets away, 419 to 304. Decent little push. But it did force a retreat afterwards. We got a drop pod here. NoRealFilter. Got some more tactical marines out of it, I think. Might see those guys turn into Stone Guard. Meanwhile, Katla with a power harass. Getting some support here from LocalGhost as well. Oh, flanking scouts maybe with the grenade. There's the force barrier from the Librarian. Messing up the power bash. Look at that. We also have Plague Fist from the Plague Champion. Armor of Pestilence 2 is now very tough and quite dangerous in melee. Pestilence Strike is some good support too. Shotgun Blast and a chain knockback. Big old retreat from Katla. There's the Pestilence Strike. Protects you from range damage. Also stuns nearby units, enemies that is. But you can end up actually protecting enemies with that Pestilence Strike if you're not careful how you use it. Not too hard to use though. Level 2 Plague Champion gets away. Big old hubbub over there. Chaos Lord, no armor war gear yet. He's only level 1, Force Commander's level 3. As Artificer and now the Sacred Standard. So he's a super buffy Force Commander with the improved battle cries and the constant damage bonus from the Sacred Standard. It's a good place to jump from the Raptors there. Gate of Infinity gets the Devastators out of trouble, maybe. Here come Heretics though. Are they going for the garrison? I don't think they are. Chaos Lord is there. Yeah, I don't think it got them to safety really. They might go down. Chaos Lord finishes them off indeed. Nice idea. Just didn't quite have the Librarian in the right place for that Gate of Infinity. Librarian should be okay. Those are Raptors on retreat path. They can't jump again though. Looks like they are going to be okay. 373 to 289. The mid. Sorry, the contested VP I mean. The natural VP even, get it right. Of the Chaos team has been decapped. Thanks to Caius 23. Armor of the Apothecarian's in. You can tell because he's sprinting around like a lunatic. Chaos Lord is going to cap. Drop pod's falling. No, not falling from the sky. Falling over, I mean. Got the decap at least. Force Commander is down there. Going to get a revive, I think, from Cursecrab. Chaos get their VP back. And they now have a Chaos Predator thanks to LocalGhost. I don't think they have enough red for the warp, so they need to be careful with it. Can't be super aggressive with that tank. Going for a power bash again is Katla. Those gens being rebuilt. They've done a good job keeping the pressure on it. Maybe go for the VP2 with the Plague Champion. Great capping unit with the Plague Fist. 331 to 289. Chaos holding. And we did get a revive there. NoRealFilter, I think, retreated off. Nope. It was actually Cursecrab that retreated for some reason. And they're retreating their scouts. They really did not like this fight. This Force Commander is getting shot to pieces and goes down. NoRealFilter not paying attention to their Force Commander there. 314 to 289. We got some Chains of Torment from LocalGhost. That central mass there. See it slowly losing health. That means the chains will dissipate. You can also shoot this thing to get them to go away. It's a really cool ability, I think. Uh-oh. Raptor's in trouble. Librarian's a tough fight. Trying to get the Aspiring Champion, which should save them if they needed it. There we go. Aspiring Champion pops in. Pressure from Katla. Got a full bash over here. Nicely done. Did they get a decap on? They did not go for the VP though. Stone Guard veterans here for NoRealFilter. These guys can change their ammo to combat all targets. First Company Marines. Chaos Lord gets the cap. He's all of a sudden level 3. Some repairs for the tank. Does not have a mark yet. Tier 3 for Unununium. None of the Space Marine players in Tier 3. Done a good job harassing that power on the east side. Has Katla. We got scouts though getting through for a decap. You guys might want to shoot them. No mark on these fellows for LocalGhost. Raptors have been awesome. Found a clump of 2 Marine squads there and shut them down. Force Commander lost the indicator for them. Some Corn Worship to help these guys get away. Chaos Lord is there as well. Can't really disrupt this guy though when he's got that battle cry going on. But hey, just shoot him to death. That works too. Now the Sacred Standard is giving that 40% damage buff when the Force Commander is down. Meanwhile, Space Marines on the natural VP. Assault Marines taking a lot of damage. Those Marco Zinc CSM know how to kill stuff. Plague Champions level 3. Chaos needs to be putting more pressure on his VP, I think. They should have a bigger lead than this at this point. With how the fights have been going, they've been doing some good work, but they haven't got on that VP enough. Raptors leading a line here for Unununium. Level 3, those guys. You need to be careful, as we saw, of the Librarian with that 4 staff. Chaos Lord chasing some stuff down. Some support here from LocalGhost. What was that? Oh, that's Sigil of the Rift. Didn't quite work out, I don't think. Chaos Lord brawling and then goes down. Oh, sync kill from the Force Commander. Jumping stab to the thorax. Does the job. 301 to 256. Misclicked Chosen instead of Terminators. Oh, Chosen Plague Marines. Well, that's unfortunate for Katla. We do have some Chaos Terminators for Unununium. Katla there referring to the global bar of the Plague Champion. She misclicked and got Chosen Plague Marines instead of the Terminators they wanted. Chosen Plague Marines will do some work for you, but they're certainly not Terminators. 301 to 238. These guys taking some chunks of damage from the plasma gun these guys had. Might see them get lightning claws actually. There's a lot of infantry to deal with and they're very good at that. In the mid, here are your Chosen Plague Marines, unique to the Plague Champion. Got these power melee damage over time knives. Can also summon zombies with their Nurgle's Rot. Very tough, very slow. Wow. Apothecary ate a lot of fire to the back of the neck there, but he's going to be okay with that retreat, I think. Vanguard veterans on the field now for Chaos 23. West side stays blue for now. These guys are turning into Stern Guard. They will get all their health back when the Stern Guard come in. Like that. Level 3 heretics out there in front. Going to tie up these Stern Guard. Raptors going up against that Librarian. It's not a very efficient fight for them. They're dropping models like crazy. Oh no, they go down. No, they don't. They don't. One of them survived. One of them did survive. Now some more Raptors, this time from LocalGhost. A Doom Blast from the Heretics. Sigil of the Rift. Getting those Heretics out of trouble apparently. And we do have Lightning Claw Chaos Terminators for Unununium on the way. Great Unclean One for LocalGhost. Sorcerer can use the Great Unclean One really well with the warp and stuff. Is this more Terminators? It is. From Katla. Oh, they got them in the end. Now you have Chosen Plague Marines and Terminators. Chaos Lord's going to get revived. 301 to 173. Brute force of Chaos. They're struggling to deal with it at the moment. Lack of Thunderhammer is really surprising. Especially with the Raptors on the field doing so well. Meanwhile, east side, Katla again going for a power harass. And again, they don't try to get onto the VP though. Devastators are dealt with. Those are Plasma Cannon Devastators. Jumping in are Assaults Marines. No sign of lightning claws for these guys, but they still have power fists. Teleporting out there. Chosen Plague Marines doing their thing. There's the Nurgle's Rot, so if any of these units die, they will create a zombie. Lovely Nurgly zombie. Double CSM in trouble, though. Looks like they're going to be okay. Vanguard Veterans chasing down the Chaos Terminators here. But they're not getting claws. They could. Plague Marines exploding on death. We do have a zombie Tactical Marine there. Another zombie, Chosen Plague Marine explosion. Looks like they are going to get away. Although, Vanguard Veterans are on their retreat path. One of the Terminators falls. Uh-oh. Friendly fire grenade from Chaos 23. Another jump from the Vanguard Veterans. Terminators already using their teleport, of course, having to just run back to base here. They are going to be okay. That's an expensive reinforcement. 50 power to reinforce a Chaos Terminator. Here's a Great Unclean One. Passively damages nearby enemies. Has some nasty abilities too, like that. The Cloud of Flies didn't knock back these Assault Terminators, though, from NoRealFilter. Unique to the Force Commander. Start off with heavy melee Thunderhammers and Storm Shields. Can also get Lightning Claws. But they lose some health. And arguably lose a little bit of utility since they can't go after vehicles quite as effectively. Taking a lot of damage from those Marco Zinc CSM. Chaos retain the west side. And they are going to get their natural back. They haven't gone after the Space Marine one enough still. Here are the Chaos Terminators of Katla again. Starting off with those Combi Bolters and Power Fists. Trying to focus down the Apothecary. They might get him too. He's on retreat. They do get him. Plasma Cannon got a good shot. Messed up some CSM. Did it wipe them out? Did Katla have double CSM? They did. I think that wiped out the CSM over there. Pretty sure Katla had double CSM. 301. 110. Yeah, they did, definitely. Scouts being all sneaky-like. Going for the VP, I think, rather than grenading something. Or they could grenade these guys. Tempting. Or just shotgun them. Going for the VP now. They could still grenade on retreat, maybe. Nope, they want to keep the energy for the infiltration, I guess. Big push on the HQ here by Unununium and LocalGhost. Chaos Lord scaring off some Stern Guard. And doesn't smack those Assault Marines as they retreated. There we got subjugated Assault Terminators thanks to the Chaos Sorcerer. Wasting their teleport there. Great Unclean One taking a lot of damage. And I think they have the red to teleport them out. Is it 125 or is it 150 for warp? There it is. Just warped out the Great Unclean One. So I think it is... Oh, maybe it's just 100 actually. Big VP lead for Chaos. Assault Terminators now having to fight Lightning Claw Chaos Terminators. Not to mention the Chaos Lord himself. Could not stand against that. Has the Harness of Rage. Gives energy back on hit to allies in a short radius. Radius 10 as you see there. Also a bunch more health and health regen, which is handy. Chaos having to take back their VP. We have an autocannon Chaos Terminator squad for Katla. Chosen Plague Marines and the Plague Champion himself pushing through the mid. Touch of Nurgle. A bit premature up on those CSM there. But the Vanguard Veterans did get messed up, and we got some zombies thanks to Nurgle's Rock. Can they finish them? Maybe. Jumped in the zombie Vanguard Veteran there, which was fun. Oh, they get a Thunderhammer as well, not just a Power Sword or something. Plague Champion's going to go after this Plasma Cannon since they can't really decap with it there. Those guys are going to Power Bash. Pestilent Strike, and then maybe run away. That was Aura of Decay, sorry. No sign of an accessory on the Plague Champion. Got plenty of resources, but I guess they're looking to get another unit on the field. Chaos holding the west side for now. Teleporting in is the Cursecrab Force Commander with a Power Fist. Artificer and that teleporter back as you saw. That's Noxious Cloud. Apothecary getting messed up here. Chosen Plague Marines up to level 2, up to 2420 hit points. Very, very tough. And there's Nurgle's Rot again. 2-1 for the Chaos Space Marine team. Looks like they've got this in the bag. Got some Tzeentch Worship on the west side, hiding a tank and a Great Unclean One. Oh, Bloodlust used by the Chaos Lord. Holy crap. Bloodlust and Lightning Claw Terminators is insane. Bloodlust is one of his globals, boosting damage for each hit you get. And you get more of a boost for melee hits. That was nasty. And a nuke on base hit. Looking for blood. Actually killed one of his own Chaos Space Marines there, I think. And a Terminator. But hey, blood is blood. Meanwhile, through the mid, bunch of Space Marines. Some Stern Guard, some Vanguard, and a couple of Tactical Marine squads. But they're here. They should be able to deal with this. Here comes the Plague Champion, level 5. Orbital Bombardment. Only 5 VPs remaining. We've got some Melter Raptors there. Don't think the nuke did too much. It might have got a decent hit on the tank though. 2-1 cap now for the Space Marines. Somehow got the VP under all that fire. Vanguard veterans are going to go down though. Las Cannon Predator tank going after the Mark of Nurgle tank. Might get it. If he can get one more shot, down it goes. But can he get away? No, it can't. And there's the 2-1 for the Chaos team again. I think they have it. One last push there from the Space Marines. GG from Chaos 23. And there from Katla. And there it is. Let's look at these heroes. Level 7 Chaos Lord. Level 5 Sorcerer did have the Tome of Subjugation at the end, which really messed with the enemy Terminators. Had a level 6 Plague Champion. No accessory, which makes me sad. Force One is level 3 and down. Level 6 for Cursecrab. Did NoRealFilter get another weapon? No, they still had the Power Sword, look. And Chaos 23's Apothecary down too. They dealt with this guy quite well, focusing him down. Lots of power harass by Katla on the east side, and they were always strong on the west side too. They got it done. Could have done with a little bit more pressure on this VP, I think, but they held out long enough, and maybe going for the VP would have led to losses and stuff. Well played, Chaos. Thank you for watching, guys. Big thanks to these players for taking part in the Faction War event, and of course, Impregnable for hosting such things. I'll see you next time.